I've already talked about this before, and if Square Enix were to remake Final Fantasy IX, I think it's probably gonna be an action RPG, and I don't want that. It worked for Final Fantasy VII, but it totally felt like a different game. I mean, I played Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I just didn't feel like I was playing the same game. Sure, the entire playthrough I was making comparisons to the original game, but it just felt like its own completely different game. So if Final Fantasy IX were to be remade, I think we will probably get something like that, like a brand new game that barely resembles the original. So I don't know, that's just my opinion. But I don't want Final Fantasy IX to be an action RPG. Let's leave it at that. Now, Final Fantasy Tactics. I think what we're probably gonna get, it's not a remake, probably some kind of remaster. I mean, if Square Enix did the same with Tactics Ogre, I mean, that's not a guarantee we'll get Final Fantasy Tactics in the same way. I'm not sure if that's a guarantee it'll get the same treatment. But let's just say that if they did it with Tactics Ogre, why shouldn't they do the same with Final Fantasy Tactics, which is a far more popular game, right? I think the possibility is really high that we'll probably get Final Fantasy Tactics in the same treatment. And then, you know, I'll finally give Final Fantasy Tactics a last chance. I mean, I gave it to Tactics Ogre and it worked. I didn't finish the game, but I made it all the way to the end, and I loved it, right? So maybe I'll finally, at long last, become a Final Fantasy Tactics fan if the game were to receive the same treatment as Tactics Ogre. So a remaster like that, or something like that. The leaks are that it's turn-based and not on the scale of Final Fantasy VII. Well, I just hope those leaks are real. If Square Enix remakes Final Fantasy IX and they keep it turn-based, shut up and take my money. I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna play it, and I hope I can love it as much as I love the original. But Final Fantasy X is out of the question. I don't think we're getting anything Final Fantasy X related in a few years at least.